Now that the field's been winnowed from 17 to 3, and we have, the public has a little bit better, the voters have a little bit better idea of who they're going to see on the ballot, and can concentrate more on the candidates. What distinguishes you from the field?
Well, again, I think I have the most breadth as far as my background. I mean, as I've gone over with you before, my trial experience I think is very important. I think I've tried the most cases of anyone who's running in the field. I know I've tried several homicides to verdict. I've tried over 30 jury trials to verdict. But on top of that, my private practice has been, over the course of my 20-some years of practicing, has been in all areas. I don't practice domestic relations anymore, but I did when I first started out, so I've had some concentration in there. I have quite a large estate and estate planning practice, a real estate practice. I've been the solicitor for many zoning hearing boards. I've represented corporations, and so I've worked in both state and federal courts and on the appellate levels. So I think when you look at the totality of the circumstances, I believe I'm the most qualified candidate for this position.
Can you tell us about any continuing education you've had, or the training that you've taken recently?
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to do 12 hours a year of continuing legal education. In the past, I've been a lecturer for the Pennsylvania Bar Institute. We talked about the fact that I was solicitor for the Sheriff's Office for 8 years. I did get quite an experience on mortgage foreclosures, so I've lectured for the Pennsylvania Bar Institute on mortgage foreclosures, both locally and out in Pittsburgh. I continue to lecture quite often for the National Business Institute, I think it is MBI, on estate planning, estate administration, and on real estate. I haven't done any lecturing this last year because I've been so busy with the campaign.
Those 12 hours of continuing ed, is that, what qualifies? Does that mean you're actually sitting in a classroom somewhere?
You're allowed to do I think it's 3 hours you can do online. You have to have 1 ethics hour and 11 substantive. I believe that's the requirement. So you can do the 3 online, and then the rest you have to do either in a classroom, or you can watch them by videotape. The Bar Association puts them on up in Scranton. They show them quite often. They'll do live telecasts sometimes you can watch. They also offer, if you want to go away somewhere, you can go away. Sometimes you can get your hours done in the course of a weekend or something if you want to do them all at once.